Hey twin, sorry it's been a minute since I've checked in. I have been posting shorts on here though, so because I really feel like YouTube is so weird. It's changed completely from like long form content, unless you're like Mr. Beast or someone like that, to shorts. And if you're not, like, I don't know, I feel like no one cares. I know even me, I don't even watch like YouTube videos anymore. It's just TikTok now. So I still have this love for posting on YouTube, even though no one cares. But so for this video, I'm filming this early, but it'll be uploaded on August 6th, which is the day my mom passed away 2 years ago, which it is so crazy that it's already been 2 years. Like, I feel like it feels like it just happened, but it also feels like it's been 20 years since the last time I saw my mom. And I feel like I just wanted to make this kind of to look back for me, to see how I felt like 2 years when it's been like a few years from now. And also just to like maybe not help necessarily, but like, I don't know the words, because I know when I lost my mom, there was not real, like, no one was really making videos like this. So like basically I would want to see like, oh, how does so and so feel 2 years after losing someone really important, you know? So, which by the way, I didn't even like sit down and like really think about this. I'm just hitting play and just whatever I feel like will come out. Whatever I feel like will feel like. So the first thing that I definitely wanted to mention is I'm actually like I'll say the one positive of this whole scenario, which I don't even know if I like said like how my mom passed away, because I feel like I just didn't really want to talk about it. But my mom had COVID, and she was like, she had the, I don't know what variant, but she passed away from COVID. It was actually really traumatic. Like, my dad and her live like 45 minutes outside of Cincinnati, and they live literally, the nearest hospital is like 30 minutes away from them. So what happened was my mom, they were like sitting out by the campfire about to go to bed, and all of a sudden my dad noticed that my mom was like breathing really weird. Like, she was like like having difficulty breathing. So he was like, we gotta go to the hospital. And my mom at first was like, I don't want to go, because she's stubborn like me. But so he went to go like get his car keys, and when he came back, my mom was like on the ground, and I think she had just passed away like kind of instantly, so it wasn't like a drawn out like suffering. But by the time like my dad called the ambulance and everything, like my mom was unfortunately already gone. So that was really traumatic. And then I still feel so bad for my dad, because he went to, he had to go to the hospital, see his wife pass away, or see his wife pass away like on the floor of the RV, and then he slept in the RV that night. And well, he didn't sleep, but he laid there till the morning time. And then that's when he told me and my brother, because I was flying in from Florida that day, and my brother was just, you know, in our apartment. So that's how it happened. It was super unexpected, because she seemed like she was getting better, and that like the COVID wasn't really affecting her at all. So it's just weird. Yeah. It still doesn't feel real even 2 years later. And it just sucks. Like, our family was never the same since. Still never the same. My mom definitely was like the glue to holding all of us together. And yeah, like we're all just, I don't know. I don't want to get into that too much because it's like messy. But read between the lines, bitch. But yeah, so it's been rough. It's also sucks because like I want to show her how I'm doing now and like my life now, because I moved from Ohio to Florida pretty much like a few months after like she passed away, and it's just sad that she can't see like everything I'm doing out here. So it sucks. But I was gonna say, until I like got on the tangent of like how she passed away, it obviously I would do anything to have her back, but I will say the one positive is that I've been seeing on TikTok lately people showing their parents with dementia or like slowly dying from cancer, all these like really fucked up, slow like ways of seeing their parents deteriorate. And if I had to watch that with my mom, I feel like it would have, like, I don't think I could have handled that either. The one good thing is that I just like have the memory of how she was like when I left to go to Florida, and I didn't have to see her like forget like who I am, or like slowly watch her, you know, from cancer or anything. Like, so that's a one positive, but overall it just sucks. And I don't know, like it's definitely easier. I think the first year and a half, especially, like if you just lost a parent and you're watching this, the first year and a half especially, before bed, you know how you have like all these racing thoughts, like I just kept thinking about scenarios or like what could have been done, this or that, like all these things, and it would keep me up. Like I had to literally take like ZQL for a long time every night just to not go to bed at 5 a.m. because I was just spiraling. But that's gotten better. It still obviously hurts because 2 years really isn't that long. And like I said, for my life to change so drastically with my family and everything in that same span of time, it's very jarring. Like I don't know. At least I can talk about this scenario without crying. I feel like I've cried all the tears. I mean, let me not say I've cried all the tears I can, but it's definitely like something I could talk about now. And I remember my friend that I served with, she had lost her dad, and it had been 2 years at this time when I was talking to her about it, and she had said the same thing, that after 2 years she could finally like talk about it without crying and without it being like, you know, so fresh. And I can agree. I didn't think last year that I would be able to this soon, but I think that I think when you lose a parent too, you don't want to like dwell on the sadness. Like I want, like, I know my mom would want to be remembered for like the good parts of her and not make people sad. Because I know I got so many messages from, sorry, I thought the camera was over here. I got so many messages from you being like, oh my God, like Moot was like my internet mom and all these things, like, which is so crazy. It makes me regret not vlogging more because I felt like there could have been more footage of my mom that is immortalized. But again, playing the whole what if game, I just don't want to do that. But that's why I encourage, like, even like now that TikTok's all the rage, do that with your parents if you're close. Obviously, if you're watching this, you're probably, you know, either gay or trans or, you know, something of that variation. So like family is not always like biological parents are not always like obviously in our lives, but even if it's not your actual biological parent, like just anyone that you're close to, get as much pictures, footage as you can. Also, I'm so happy because my dad found my mom's camera and it has like 1,000 pictures on there from like 2021 all the way to when she got it, and I haven't gone through them yet. I went through like 100 of those 1,000, but I don't know, I just wasn't in the mood to get really sad, so I was just like 100's good for today. But yeah, what else do I have to say about this? I just feel like I would do anything for one more day. Like watching the Barbie movie, oh my god, so sad, because like I just wanted to watch it with my mom, and I know she would have loved that movie. But yeah, it's sad, it sucks. Like it gets easier, but it doesn't. It just doesn't mean, like, you just don't cry all the time, but it's still like really shitty. Cat's being a menace right now. What else do I have to say? I don't know if I have anything else to say. I didn't really want this to be a super long video, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like just appreciate people more than you already are, even if you're already super appreciative, because one day it could be gone like that. Literally, that's what happened, and that's what happens every day. Like, and it sucks. Like, I feel like as humans, we shouldn't have to go through this kind of pain, but just part of life. What the fuck ever. So annoying. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. I feel like I've been logging on to social media and just seeing so many people going through really fucked up shit, and it's rough. And you guys message me all the time and will be like telling me like your situation, and it's just like, what is happening? Like, can we, I don't know, girl, I'm scared. It's a lot, it's too much. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go. I promise I'll post more often, but definitely check out my shorts if you don't have TikTok, or follow me on TikTok, Raisin Ray. And I think that's all I have for you. So yeah, let me love you. Hello, English. I was gonna say, let me know what you guys are going through. I would love to see, so I don't feel so alone. And I hope you guys have a great day, morning, evening, night. So corny. And I will talk to you in the next time. I'm so excited to take this makeup off and go change into a muumuu. All right, bye.